Go Jackers.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to WreckTalk. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Tomorrow is game day. Got South Carolina State. It is an FBS opponent, and they haven't looked particularly great this season. Boy, I almost messed that up, didn't I? Particularly. It's like I struggle saying regularly as well. You can probably hear it. So I want to talk about a few things. Brent Key gave another press conference. We had some more injury updates. And I also want to, not every week, but after, I guess, a pivotal game in season, talk about what is the feel of the fan base and grading it on a scale of 1 to 10 on what's the fan base mood. Kind of similar to what Josh Pate and then Pickem Pete kind of does a state of the fan type thing. So, like I said, we got South Carolina State, a team that we should have zero problem with. You know, I've said before, if we come out and they're getting push up front on us, we have trouble moving the ball if they're hitting us in the backfield too much. I think that is cause for concern. That would definitely point to definite problems on the line of scrimmage. Now, speaking of problems on the line of scrimmage, unfortunately, and I tweeted about it, Brent Key confirmed it in his press conference. Sylvain Yonjuin is out for the season, tragically. I know it's an ACL. I think it's an ACL tear. There's a few things that can be, but he will be back for next season, so I guess he'll medically redshirt for this season and then play as like a mega super senior next season. With these COVID years, this could be his 7th year at Georgia Tech. Now, that 7 number probably sounds familiar because that's how long Stetson Bennett was in college. Unlike Stetson Bennett, Yonjuin will probably have several degrees. I know he has to have one now, if not 2. So that hurts. Eddie Kelly, the transfer from, I believe, South Florida, will be tasked with stepping up. Now, he was a freshman last year. I think he's a sophomore this year. I'm not sure if it's true or redshirt. So, you never know what you discover in that. A guy gets his number called, shows up and shows out. Or it can go the other way. We will have to see. Key got a little snippy in that press conference, too, and I get it. What happened after half against Louisville, none of us were happy with. But he's been asked the question 50 different ways now, right? So, excuse me. He was asked about it again. I think it was like in the spirit of like, how do you avoid that happening this week or again? And Key just cut him off. Hey, we're moving on to South Carolina State. It makes me think of Bill Belichick. We're on to Cincinnati. Bill, do you think that the 3 we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. So, yeah, I get it. Like I said. Now, beyond that, and I will do a preview video for each team. It just doesn't make sense to do a preview for an FBS team like South Carolina State, right? Or a Macho Wreck video. What can you really say about an FBS team when you're Power 5, right? Now, and also I do plan on doing more breakdowns of like plays and what went right, what went wrong, what we were trying to do, what happened. But let's get into. I'm going to read some comments, and I am really. I guess the only way to say it is disappointed or shocked at the response of some Tech fans, like, of just how, they want sneak preview. One guy wants Thacker fired, and that's generally the overreactive, insane reaction that you get out of like LSU, like SEC fan bases, right? Like if you go on the message boards, there's some people that are like, what is, Kelly's buyout and all this nonsense. And this is a guy commenting on my what went wrong, did anything go right for Tech in the Louisville game. He says, what went wrong? Andrew Thacker is defensive coordinator. Still Key should have canned him when he got the job. They're gone the chance to get 6 wins this year. And as is always the case with, like, not too smart comments, they're also, like, super grammatically incorrect. Like, I guess people just get mad and type, and they're not thinking of what they're saying. If you think we should have fired Andrew Thacker, or we should fire him now, like, what game did you watch, and what season did you watch last year? The reason that we were able to get wins over really good teams is because of Andrew Thacker. And Andrew Thacker coach defense is the one that upset North Carolina in Chapel Hill last year and in Pittsburgh. Make no mistake, that North Carolina team was the best offense in the conference and one of the best offenses in the country. And Thacker found a way to shut that stuff down. I sound like Negan. I can't, well, he cusses when he says it. I will shut that stuff down. So if we fire Andrew Thacker, what defensive coordinator better than him do you think we're going to be able to afford to get? I mean, do you think, like, we can get Venables to step down as head coach and take a demotion to be defensive coordinator for Tech? And again, it's one game, man. And do you think maybe the defense giving up a lot of points in the second half, and I'm not saying they played great, but you think that had to do with the fact that, I mean, we scored like once in the second half, that they were out there, 3 and out, and the defense was out there for a ton? And now there goes our chance for 6 wins. It's over. There's no hope anymore, guys. And Ronnie, I love you, but it's going to be okay, buddy. Do you need a hug? Oh, WreckTalk will give you a hug. No need for alarm. We still have this is the same commenter. We still have a field goal problem. Missed a chip shot. That's super fair. You can't miss a chip shot. I don't think it means that we have a field goal problem. We didn't have a field goal problem last year with Gavin Stewart. I think he missed like one kick since he was put in to kick when Key took over. I kind of wish people were judged in their careers like this. Like, you make one mistake at work and you just get fired. Now, obviously, if you make a mistake big enough, one mistake will get you fired. But, you have one bad day at work and it's like, yeah, you got to go, man. No way we're going to be able to be successful. Missed a 2-point try. Get off the deck. Don't want Key turning into Collins coach speak talk on a post-game show. All right, Ronnie, you can unsubscribe, man, if you want to. If you watch that game, like, that actually pisses me off. If you watch that game and you think that looked like Collins in any way, you're out of your freaking mind, dude. And I don't want you, if we do hit 6-7 wins, I don't want to see you coming in here celebrating with us because of this. How dare you compare Brent Key and saying he's doing coach speak like Coach Collins? If Coach Collins would have lost a game in the exact same fashion, let's say to Louisville, he would have came in and said, Louisville's the greatest team ever. We were one play away from winning the game, and he knows right where we're going. And then we would go out this week and struggle with South Carolina State, and we get beat 42-0 by Ole Miss. That's what would happen if Collins was the coach. In fact, wherever Collins ends up, if he ever does, go root for that team. How much is Ole Miss going to score? 50, 59? I guess we'll find out, man. I guess we need to fire Thacker this weekend, according to you. I don't know why we didn't hire you to be our AD. Duke wins 9 first year with rookie head coach and might do it again. It can be done. Why not at Tech? Tired of all the bullcrap excuses. Start winning. Yeah, I mean, I agree. We have to win. We have to win, but do you think we should just fire everyone if we lose a game? Nope, fire everyone. Anything you say as to why we shouldn't fire anyone is an excuse. I don't know if I've ever seen you comment before, man, but that was a really dumb comment. I think there was one other comment I wanted to discuss. Let's not. I mean, I'll tell you this. I've gotten several comments like this, and look, I'm shocked that people are one loss comparing Brent Key to Coach Collins. That's complete lunacy. There's not a shred of common sense to be found in that. I don't think, other than North Carolina, Brent Key ever scored that many points. And look, this team's going to get better, you know? And I'll tell you, Ronnie, when they do, I don't want to see you in the comment section saying that, yay, Tech, you know? Because part of it is being a reasonable fan, and if you lose one game, not saying fire everybody. So, like I said, we'll see Saturday how we look against South Carolina State. And big games this weekend, obviously Alabama and Texas. I tend to think Alabama's going to win that game, but I don't know much about either team this year. I haven't been paying a ton of attention. All I know is Alabama's kind of been rolling around with quarterbacks. They don't have anything near what they've had with, like, in the past, Bryce Young and like Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa. They don't have one of those this year. So it'll be interesting to see. And then I'm going to be very interested in Miami and Texas A&M. It's in Coral Gables, which is like 100 miles from the school of Miami. And as much as you love the ACC, I'd kind of like to see Texas A&M win that game. As much trash talk as I tend to get in with Miami guys, I'd kind of like to see Texas A&M win that game. But anyways, Ronnie, if you want to call in Sunday and speak your piece, please do. We'll be nice to you, let you on. And with that being said, guys, y'all have a great Friday. And I'm going to be in section 106 at the game. So if you're around there, if you want to walk over there and say hi, please do. And I'll see you guys at the game tomorrow. Have a good one.